How's it going, my RWBY friends? In this video, we will be discussing info from Volume 6, Chapter 9 about the red-haired woman. So if you don't want to hear spoilers about Chapter 9 and potential theories about who this red-haired woman might be and some insider information on who she is as well, you might not want to watch this video. Maybe come back to it after Chapter 9, but if you don't mind being spoiled a little bit, or if you've already seen Chapter 9, by all means, stay around, watch this video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys. If you're watching this video, be sure to subscribe. If you're not already, turn on the notification bell as well, just to be sure you get them notifications. And with that said, guys, let's get into the discussion about the red-haired woman and who she really is. Before I go any further, let me just state my opinion, and you might already know that if you watch my review for Volume 6, Chapter 9, but my opinion is that the red-haired woman is Pyrrha's mother, most likely, or at least a relative, a little bit less likely, but still more likely than the other theories out there. Some of the other theories out there right now, the popular ones in the community, is that the red-haired woman is Pyrrha's mother, or a relative, or a ghost of Pyrrha, or a reincarnation of Pyrrha. But enough about what I think and what the other theories in the community are. Let's hear what Jen Brown has to say about all this. Do you know who Jen Brown is? If you don't, let me fill you in. Jen Brown is the voice actress for Pyrrha Nikos in RWBY. So I think if anybody has a pretty good idea of who the red-haired woman is, who was also voiced by Jen, by the way, it's going to be her. So I'm going to minimize myself. I have a clip right here from her twitch.tv page. And if you guys want to take a look at that, link in the description as well. Check her out on there, of course. But let's hear what she has to say about the red-haired woman, because in this clip, she does talk about her quite a bit. So here we go.
That are less frustrating. So I'm going to say this now because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions. So I'm going to get this out of the way.
Yeah, more people are going to show up, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just going to say it now.
Beard, by the way.
And then maybe the people that hear this now can then
respond in the chat.
Respond in the chat to the people that ask.
That's fair.
I'm so glad those of you that watched the new RWBY episode love the new RWBY episode. It's very exciting. Do I know who that character is? Yeah.
Okay.
Am I gonna tell you? No.
We're gonna rewatch it one more time afterwards.
I love you all so much, but you know I can't tell you who that is.
Like legally.
Like, yeah, I can't tell you. But I do know. I also don't know when or if they plan revealing that. They might keep it a mystery. But yes, I do know who that was. And I was very, 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 very happy and proud to be able to voice her. Yeah, it was really nice.
So I think that's just about it.
I love all your theories.
Oh wait, no, this is important.
They're hilarious. They're real funny. A lot of you are so wrong. But yeah, I'm really glad you like it. Sorry, not sorry for making you cry. That's what I do. I make you cry. I make you cry. I make you cry.
All right. Anyways,
it's good. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna listen to that one more time, but I'm gonna pause it here and there,
episode.
and I'll commentate this time on what she's saying. So here we go.
It's very exciting. Do I know who that character is? Yeah.
Alright, so she knows who the character is, obviously. The character has a name that's not just red-haired woman. They left that vague for a reason. I'll get into that reason more as we approach the end of the clip.
Am I gonna tell you? No. I love you all so much, but you know I can't tell you who that is.
Like legally.
The dude in the back, I don't know if you can hear him, he says, like, legally. Because, yeah, it's true. Legally, she's probably signed some papers for confidentiality regarding information in Rooster Teeth, and that's insider information that they have that the public doesn't have, that they don't want the public to have. So she's not about to go leak that information. Number one, I mean, legally, she can't. And then number two, it would just be going against other people at Rooster Teeth who are her friends, her, co-workers and stuff like that. So obviously, she's not going to do that.
Like, yeah, I can't tell you. But I do know. I also don't know when or if they plan revealing that.
So, the character definitely has a name. Doesn't know if or when they're going to reveal who it is to us. That's pretty telling that there is a chance that they will or will not. I mean, that definitely seems interesting. But the more interesting thing is what she says next.
They might keep it a mystery. But yes, I do know who that was. And I was very, 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 very happy and proud to be able to voice her.
The way she says that to me, like the psychology behind it, it definitely seems like it's a different character than Pyrrha. Like just the way she put that, saying she was very happy and proud to get a chance to voice her. You know, it definitely seems like it's a newer character, a new character, someone that she hasn't voiced before in RWBY. If it was Pyrrha, I imagine she would have phrased that a little bit differently, even though she's trying not to spoil us. I definitely think the way she was so genuine in her answer here, talking about how lucky she was to voice this character, definitely implies more so that the character is a newer character, someone that it was not a part of the show before, someone that has a very sentimental role, someone like a mother would.
Yeah, it was really nice. But yes.
It was really nice, so it was sweet, you know.
I love all your theories.
Here's some very important stuff here as well. Listen to what she says. She says basically, I love your theories, but a lot of you guys are so wrong, and it's hilarious and it's funny.
They're hilarious. They're real funny.
Literally, that's what she says. I love your theories. They're hilarious. They're real funny.
A lot of you are so wrong.
A lot of you are so wrong. So, like I said in the beginning of this video, guys, the main theories out there right now in the community is that it's either Pyrrha's mom or a relative, or it's a ghost of Pyrrha, or it is a reincarnation of Pyrrha. So, what would be really funny and like what would be very wrong and funny? Let's first off look at like the mother theory. I don't think that's very funny. You know what I mean? Like even if that's wrong, I don't think she'd refer to that as like really funny and hilarious. There's just not really anything funny or hilarious about Pyrrha's mom going to a statue of her deceased daughter to pay respects. There's just nothing like funny or hilarious about that, even if it's wrong. But there is something kind of funny and hilarious, honestly, about like a Pyrrha ghost suddenly appearing because, well, the first thing, we've never seen ghosts in the show before, so they're not just gonna throw ghosts in out of nowhere. Like that's a huge plot hole, even though they try to make sense of it. That's just like, that's not how the show works. What we've seen so far, we've seen that characters can die, and we know that there's an afterlife because of what Ozma talked to the God of Light about. We know that they can come back if they sign a deal with the gods. Or if they get corrupted, you know, made immortal like Salem was. But we haven't seen Pyrrha ever talk to the gods, or no indication that she's immortal or anything like that. That said, there, you know, the dialogue between Pyrrha and Jaune was interesting when she unlocked his aura, saying that she will become like, in passing, you're immortal. This is how Pyrrha is immortal, through her passing, through her sacrifice. There are memories and there's statues of her and people that will always remember her sacrifice. Her being brought back, either reincarnated or brought back as a ghost, absolutely defeats the whole motif of her character. So I don't think that's likely at all. Plus what Jen Brown is saying here about the theories that are so wrong being funny, I think that definitely implies that the theories that are wrong are these wacky theories about Pyrrha returning as some sort of ghost, or Pyrrha somehow being reincarnated, but still like being reincarnated and like older than Jaune or something like that. Like that kind of stuff just doesn't really make sense. It doesn't fit the lore of the show. It doesn't fit how the world building of the show has been. It just doesn't fit, and it's wonky. And if any theory is going to be hilariously wrong, it's going to be those, not the Pyrrha, not the mother theory, in my opinion.
But yeah, I'm really glad you like it. Sorry, not sorry for making you cry.
Sorry, not. Dude, I haven't heard anyone say that in so long. Sorry, not sorry.
That's what I do.
I don't miss that saying at all.
I make you cry. I make you cry. I make you cry. It's good. I feel proud. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
You did a good job voice acting.
Yeah.
You did.
It's like, you know, okay, so I used to do a lot of theater, which some of you know.
I can
and that's like that was my like passion growing up, was doing theater.
So I think
so
this
you
is the
get
end
like
of the clip.
lots of
Let's
reviews,
play it for,
and
like,
so there's lots of
10 seconds or so.
like feedback where you can like read stuff, and when you're an actor, a voice actor in film, you don't get to see that very often. And so, it really does mean the world to me when y'all say such wonderfully nice things about my performance. So
there's the Pyrrha.
thank you. It's really affirming, and
you guys heard that? She got the Pyrrha sound coming through there for a second.
Keep me forward and going forward and
moving forward. Yeah,
helps that fire burn a little
awesome.
Stronger when I hear your very, very kind words about my performances. So thank you.
All right, so it's definitely all she says about Ruby. I mean,
it means a lot.
Just confirm that real quick.
Makes my heart real happy. So yeah. Not gonna tell ya
Right.
Oh, there's Luna.
who she is. I love that they gave her hair and glasses similar to mine. I think that was a coincidence. I don't think they did that on purpose. I don't think that was on purpose, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's real cute. So, yeah.
She's like a cool girl,
Yeah.
huh? She's
Keep
cool.
your theories. I have no idea when or if it will be revealed.
I don't know.
But
anything.
isn't the moment enough?
Okay.
No. Nice try.
So another read here. Okay, that's definitely the end of it, but
No.
Aww.
It won't be and it can't be. Thanks for joining us, all the people in chat and anybody who's lurking. I wanted to give...
crack a beer. There's no way she's drinking. That was not a beer, was it? Hold up a second.
Thanks for joining us, all the people in chat.
Seriously, what is that drink? Okay, screw the red-haired woman theory, guys. We got a new theory. What
It
is
won't
Jen
be and it
Brown
can't be.
drinking?
Thanks for joining us, all the people in chat.
Okay, I literally can't see. That's interesting, though. I don't know why I care so much. Anyways, okay, so let me enlarge this. So, guys, the other amount of proof. So, I mean, pretty much what Jen Brown says when we analyze the way, like, it's vague what she says, yes, but when we analyze it, it definitely seems to indicate more so that it would be Pyrrha's mother, who the red-haired woman would be. But we can take it a step further as well. Why would, Rooster Teeth not tell us who this red-haired woman is? The dialogue that Jaune and her had was actually very odd because Jaune didn't question who this lady was. This lady who looks strikingly similar to Pyrrha and is paying her respects to her. You think you would ask how she knows Pyrrha and if they're, related, if it's her mom or something. Jaune being Jaune and as close to Pyrrha as he was, would probably want to know more about Pyrrha's family. And if he already knows that Pyrrha has a mom and stuff, which, probably he does, he would definitely be interested in meeting that person in real life. Even if they have literally talked on the scroll or whatever, which I don't think they have. At least not on screen they haven't, so I'm not going to assume they have off screen. He would definitely want to, see her in real life, and he would definitely have a more interesting reaction. So why was Jaune's reaction so weird in that scene to this Pyrrha-looking lady being there? Because they didn't want to spoil us, the viewer. Rooster Teeth intentionally made Jaune not really question it or ask who she was because they knew that the viewers would talk about this and theorize on it and do what I'm doing right now, make a video on it. Rooster Teeth loves inciting discussion in their fandom by doing things like this. Another example is Volume 5 when Weiss got impaled by Cinder and they had us on that cliffhanger. They took it so far in trolling the community that they even put advertisements on Instagram showing the RWBY logo with the W scratched out. So they took it that far, the cliffhanger that Weiss was actually going to be X'd off just to get the community to talk about it. So this is definitely a tactic that Rooster Teeth has done in the past and they're doing it right now again. All this combined though, I think it does point more evidence towards the likely theory of it being Pyrrha's mother or a relative. I think this continues to disprove the theories about it being a reincarnation or a ghost or anything like that. But enough about what I think, guys, and what Jen Brown thinks. Let me hear what you guys think in the comments below. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. I'll read them. I'll get back to you. And we'll call it a day, guys. With that said, if you'd like to do more to support the channel, definitely consider hitting that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not. Turn on the notification bell if you are subscribed so you can be aware of when new content comes out. And if you want to kick it into high gear, consider sponsoring the channel over on Patreon. Get access to my reactions up to a week early, as well as some other cool benefits, or consider donating one time through PayPal. Link below as well. Much appreciated whatever you guys do, and I'll catch you next time.